Yo, sup y'all, Mike from Junk 90s back at it again. Special treat for you today. We're doing a box break in search of the infamous Billy Ripken F-face card, fudge face, F-face, four-letter word face, whatever you want to call it, whatever you can get away with saying on YouTube. That's what we're going for. This set break, this is 1989 Fleer complete set, factory seal. This is basically going to be like a 3-card break, so we're going to do it really quick. We're looking for PSA 10s of Ken Griffey Jr., his rookie card, and 2 errors. One is a Randy Johnson rookie card with a Marlboro. There's like a sign in the back and it says Marlboro, like the cigarette company, and they blacked that out in the corrected versions. But if it says Marlboro on it, we hit a big card. And the other one, the one that I was talking about, the most famous one of the most famous error cards of all time. We'll talk about that. The Billy Ripken, yes, Cal's brother, where he's like posing with a bat in his hand, and on the knob of the bat it says F, the whole word spelled out, face. So we're looking for that. We want anything but the one with the black box covering the bat. It's the most common one. That would be unfortunate, but whatever. So anyway, those 2 cards especially are serious money in 10s. The Ripken is 4 figures with the right error. The Randy Johnson 10 with the Marlboro in the back is like 2,000. The Griffey's only like 150, but whatever. It's still Griffey. We'll still have fun with it. It'd be a nice little bonus if we can get a nice graded one. So this will probably be a quick one, and I got to go to bed soon anyway. But let's get after it, man. So here we go. So gonna crack this thing open. I just bought a collection that had a ton of Fleer wax, and when I say a ton, I mean a 4-letter word ton, F ton of Fleer. I don't know if the guy I bought it from said that he got these at a yard sale. He had 40 of these, 2 cases worth, 40 of these sets alone. So these are all just team stickers right for us. Ooh, my socks. What up, guys? So he had 40 of these, just these cases. He had so much wax, it was ridiculous. But you know, we're slowly selling that off as we go. But yeah, these were all in there. I don't know if he got these off of, we'll just skim through these. Hey, Pudge Fisk, what up? I don't know if he got these off of a Fleer rep or someone who had a card shop and just could not get rid of, what number is this? The Ripken's like, okay, these are not in order. Someone who, you know, just had a ton of Fleer left over from like the early 90s, but he had said he bought it at a flea market, everything for like, I don't know, 1,000 or 2,000 back, maybe it was like 1,000 back in the day. So yeah, he was looking to sell, bought it all off of him. Yeah, so lots and lots of wax, and there were 40 of these. So hey, if you're a viewer of the channel and you're interested in buying a few of them, by all means, please let me know. But the plan is just to sell them all as a group to someone. It would be cool if someone like DA Card World would want that, but these are so deep in the junk wax era that unless you're selling the basketball, it can be a little bit harder to move. But that's just something you kind of, you know, work into the pricing on it, that like you're going to probably, I wouldn't say get stuck with these, but you're just going to, it will take some time to move your way through all this wax. So especially the baseball. So there was a lot of baseball. There's a lot of football early 90s, especially Fleer is just not sought after is not the right word. It's not sought after at all. It's not in any kind of demand by collectors. So oh, here we go. Bummer. So there's the Billy Ripken. That was one that we're looking for. So this is what we're talking about. This is where they blank out the, my phone is getting, hold on, I gotta close an alert on my phone. Sorry for that, guys. So this is where they blanked out the error on here. And you want anything, you want the one that says F face on the knob, but this one has the solid black square, and that's the least valuable one, which is too bad because this one's, I mean, it's still a little bit off. You can tell, I was looking at that spot. It's actually pretty nicely centered, top to bottom, left to right. I don't know. And I'm just bumping the camera everywhere, man. I am a mess. Excuse me. Let me reset everything. Oh man, this is terrible. Getting a view of the background and everything. This is tough. All right. There we go. That will have to do, I guess, for now. So I think that's a little bit of corner damage right there. So that would have been tough anyway. If you can see it before the camera focuses on it, there's a little like dinged up corner there. But what you're gonna do, it'll be fun breaking through the rest of this. But there's the Ripken. Unfortunately, not the era that we're looking for, but who knows? We still got a Randy Johnson here. Hey, Bo Jackson, what up? We still got a Griffey in here. That would be nice. Hopefully the corner on the back. That one, I mean, I imagine that, even, an 8, I'd have to look it up, but even an 8 in the, with the right error does pretty well, because some of these are very, very rare. I want to say there's like 5. Oh, here's Randy. Nope, they blacked that one out. They blacked out, excuse me. They made a number of different, yeah, so this one, like in the background back here where you're seeing that like black scoreboard, it says Marlboro. And that's, I guess not good for a kid's product back in 1989. But that one didn't have it. So what you gonna do? But they, I mean, there's a lot of, mini, Ted Simmons is good. There's a lot of like mini conspiracy theories that, back when Fleer was doing this, they were trying to pump prices by introducing quote error cards that they knew were errors, and they released it with that in mind. I have a hard time believing that nobody at the company, and there's a lot of people echo this, that nobody at the company noticed the knob on the bat. The Brandon Johnson might be a little more excusable because it's a little bit faded and it can be kind of tough to catch, but I mean, everybody saw that on the Billy Ripken bat. I have a hard time believing nobody noticed, and it would be a pretty good idea, as John Smoltz. It would be a pretty good idea if you wanted to boost. There we go. There's a Griffey. Said it would be a quick break, right? But yeah, this one's not too bad. So top to bottom, definitely OC. Left to right's pretty nice though. So this one's probably not a grading candidate. It's in great condition though, man. This thing is really, really sharp. It's like a tiny bit of like extra stuff there, but this is a really nice Griffey. Maybe that bottom edge is a little bit tough. Yeah, that could be an 8 because the bottom edge, but this is the centering, I mean, disqualifies this from being something you'd send anyway. So anyway, those are the big cards, the 3 hits that we were looking for. So probably not anything we're gonna send in. I might just push those over to ComC or figure out something to do with them. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I'll just keep plugging through these and we'll chat for a few more minutes, then we'll wrap it up. I should have opened XL for that side. I had no idea they're all backloaded onto that one side of the set. But yeah, like a lot of people, have the opinion that Fleer knew what they were doing when they released the set with the error that way. And I think it makes some sense because, this is the era before chase cards really existed. So, if you can put something in there semi-organically, like maybe when the guy took a photo, he didn't really know what was going on, but if you found that later and you're like, hey, let's go with this shot, it's like semi-organically have a way to really boost sales by throwing in kind of a chase card, an error card that you can go correct later and, have some reduced supply in the original card that says the curse word on it. It's certainly a good business decision. So the incentive is, Clemens, the incentive would certainly be there to do that. Now, whether or not they really knew is still up to speculation. But if you ask me, that's, why wouldn't you? So other guys in this set, I know Biggio's in here. It's his rookie card. Or is he 88? No, I think he's 89 tops. That's Brady Anderson, man, who's big 50 home run year. I remember when I was young. Yeah, I think Dion might be in like the update series. I don't know. Anyway, we might just like wrap it up pretty soon because there's just like not a whole lot left in this box. But yeah, man, anyway, this is a cool one to break anyway, regardless of whether or not, you hit the cards that you're looking for. And it's cool to break one of these open because I know that if I sold all these, I would definitely be wondering, hey, what if I open one up and it had the, the Ripken error that you want, and then you missed out on the chance to maybe send it in to get it graded, and one, have the fun of doing that, the thrill of doing that, but two, if you do hit and it's worth a couple grand, you're like, oh man, I missed out. So I thought there was Biggio Astros instead of Craig. Didn't realize there were 2 Craigs on the Astros that year. Hey Bonds, what up? So, it's still, I mean, even though I didn't hit the cards that I want, this set is maybe like, after I sell them all, maybe I can get like 15-20 bucks each on them. So like, I don't really feel brokenhearted that, I broke this with the shot going for a couple thousand, but then, only hitting a couple bucks worth of cards. I think you can do much worse than that. So, for me, whatever, I'll be fine. It was fun. Now we know, right? You you get to touch the stove and know why people say don't touch the red hot stove, because you get burned. But like, hey, 15-20 bucks used for a fun video, a fun break, when I was really feeling like ripping something, and I looked in the box and see, like, hey, I got one of these, might as well. I think that's, money pretty well spent, and I certainly don't feel bad about it. Anyway, so I think you guys get the picture. Not much really in the rest of this box. I'll spare you looking for Biggio, because I don't even think that matters in its hand. And yes, all cards matter. They do. They're all special in their own little way. None should just be glossed over. But yeah, what you gonna do? So anyway, what's this one? Throwing my flipped, whatever. Anyway, that was fun. I'll go through the rest of these later. Like I said, no cards should be just tossed. But anyway, there it is, guys. Thanks for checking out the break, and we will talk to y'all soon. Junk 90s. Peace, y'all.